I looked a mess.
Oh,
So I'm not on video this week.
and just like a little bonus tidbit, not only am I dating a single parent, I'm dating a single parent that I work with. And y'all know how work relationships can go too.
We're going to say that for another episode.
Yeah, we can do that.
Good morning, love bugs. I hope everyone's Monday is off to a great start. You know, I'm back with another parenting episode. Today, I have a familiar special guest with me, Mr. Kmo himself.
What up, what up?
Today, Kmo and I are going to discuss package deals and dating single parents. Mostly me. But the questions I have lined up for him are going to go either way, like if you're dating a single mom or single dad. So we're using our relationship just as an example. This is not exactly how everything will go. Remember, people are different. People think differently. But we're using our situation and our relationship because I am a single mother of two and he has no kids. So we feel like this would be the perfect example to share with someone that is looking to date someone with kids and they've never experienced it before. And I am his very first relationship with somebody with kids, if that made sense. So first and foremost, dating a single parent isn't right for everyone, and it isn't something to enter into lightly, no matter how much chemistry you have to share. You have shared with someone, or if you both value your relationship. There are times when kids will interrupt, take precedence over your relationship and require the devoted attention of their parent. So we've had some situations like that, especially with the youngest. She did not want to have anything to do with Kelvin at first. She was kind of like, look, this is my mom. I don't know where you came from. You're going to have to back off. And mind you, I was single for 3 years. They've never seen me with anybody else within those 3 years. So, Kmo, with that heat, you ready for your first question?
Let's do
it. Okay, how did you feel when one child accepted you and the other didn't? Be honest. Tell the truth.
I mean, at first, I kind of felt like she just got to get used to me. Then, kind of like the longer it went to where she, I guess, didn't want me around or, was rejecting me, the more irritating it got. Because it was like, you, from my standpoint, it was kind of like, I'm not, I haven't done anything to you. And I know she's just a child. So I was trying to keep that in mind too. But it was like, I have not done anything to you. I try and help you if possible, I'm hoping people have told you I have done nothing to you. Like, I'm not trying to take your mama away from you. Your mama will still be your mama. She was your mama long before I got in the picture. She gonna be your mama, long after, regardless of what happens between me and your mama. So yeah, it was like, it's whatever. She'll come around at first, and then as time went, it kind of reached to, like, it was going to a point of, all right, now, little girl, like, you're going to have to do something because,
Like, we have been dating since June of 2019, and Lauren, that's my youngest, she just came around and started conversing with him this year back in March, right? Because I remember us being outside, I was watering the tree, and that's the first time she grabbed your hand and, like, held a conversation with you.
Yeah, because I had walked off from you, and she, like, followed me over there, and I think we was looking at the other tree by the swing, and she just crouched down there right by me and was just talking, asking me all kind of questions.
I guess at that point in her mind, she was like, well, I see this nigga ain't going nowhere. I might as well go talk to him. She was trying, though. She tried. And at that point, she just gave up. And it's been pretty good ever since, right?
Yeah. I mean, it has. Like, how it is now is crazy thinking about how it used to be.
Okay, because now she'll go in the room with him while he's playing the video game and just lay across the bed, talk to him. And the other day, she tested him to see if she could really trust him. She said, Kelvin, well, they call him Kelvin or Kelvalina. She said, my tablet's broken, but don't tell mama. And what did you say?
I told her, I was like, no, I gotta tell mama because she gotta know what's going on. But, you know.
He did tell me, but me knowing her, I knew that she was trying to see, okay, can I really still trust you? Are we really friends for real? So I said, I'm not going to say anything. I'll let her come and tell me. And it took her about 2 days and she finally told me. And because I didn't say anything, I feel like that made her like you even more because she's like, oh, I can trust him with my secrets. He won't tell mama everything. I won't get in trouble, which he will, but I know what to confront her about and what not to confront her about. So I feel like that helped it too. So next question. When we first met and we brought up the subject of dating and all this stuff, what was your biggest fear?
I think my biggest fear probably was wasting your time.
And what do you mean by that?
I mean, well, by that, I mean, I guess it's like I was hoping that if we did date, I didn't want it to be like, you know, well, I was finna say, well, that was a waste of time. That's not really explaining what I'm talking about. Like, I think it's like, I didn't want us to start dating, and it kind of seemed like pointless. Like, it wasn't getting nowhere. Like, you know,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I was just trying to help them get what you're saying. But I get what you're saying. Like, you didn't want to come in and make it feel like you were just here just because, well, you're a nice guy. I don't know. This may be wrong. Just because, you know, the question was presented to you at the time that it was presented to you. And then, you know, the things that happened beforehand. And then everybody at work saying, talk to a Kel. Talk to a Kel.
Yeah. Oh,
you know.
No. Like, yeah, I know for a fact, like, even with all the outside influence, if I didn't want to be in a relationship and, like, talk to you on that level, I wouldn't have did it.
Okay. Well, did you feel like it would work out at first?
I didn't know. It like, everything about us was new to me, so I kind of really wasn't worried if it was gonna work out or not. It was kind of just like how we said last night. You know, ain't nothing fail but a try. So,
well, let me ask you this: when you found out I had kids, and you know we started conversing, we got a little closer, and then dating came about, and then we got into a relationship. Did you feel that this would be the cliche thing that people normally say, like baby mama, baby daddy drama?
no. I didn't think or expect any of that because I feel like we kind of, I don't want to say feel like, I think we did talk about that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. And you let me know, like, you know, you don't let that type of stuff happen.
I sure don't.
So
I'm going to nip it in the bud before it even get to you. I'm like, look, listen, check this out. But I will say I have had my share of drama. Of course, both parents, they never always agree. It's just I figured out ways to communicate without it blowing up into something that it doesn't have to get to. I mean, no, we don't always agree, but we try to find a way to either compromise or either I'm like, well, hey, well, this is how I'm doing it over here. You do it how you want to do it over there, and then we'll meet somewhere in the middle. Anything other than that, dead it. Well, I don't know if I really want to ask this next question, but it's on the paper, so I'm going to ask it. If there was any drama, how did you tell yourself you would handle it? Or would you just stay out the way?
I tend to try and stay out of the way when it comes to, baby mama / baby daddy drama. Like, I feel like, and this is me, I know it's not going to always go like this, but I feel like as long as I know I'm doing right by the mom and by the child, then there shouldn't be no need for an issue to be, there, but you never know. So I try to stay out of that. If it did come about, I don't know what'll happen. Because, you never know what'll happen.
Okay, well, with me, I don't know if you remember me explaining to you like what happened with my last relationship and that drama there. If you had to experience any of that,
Is this the words about
yes, well, I wouldn't just say the words because that on your end would be different.
Yeah.
Because, you don't have any kids, so you don't have anybody attacking your kids, but
right.
Somebody coming in and attacking me just because I'm in a relationship and I guess they see it should be something different. Or if they're, I don't want to say jealous because a lot of times I don't feel like it could just be out of jealousy. Some people have their reasons for why they're upset. Maybe they just haven't quite moved on and they weren't ready to see it, so they don't know how to control their emotions about it yet. But I don't know, I feel like you probably would have left me if I had all that going on. You would have been like, I ain't got time for this shit. I'm gonna go. Look, hey, I'll be back to get my stuff. Just sit it outside on the porch.
It seems like you got a lot going on.
You need to handle that.
Yeah.
I might be back. You know what? I ain't even gonna tell that lie. So what has been the most difficult part dating me as a single parent? Because I know I fuss a lot.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, it's like, for me, I think it was transitioning from the apartment to here.
Mm-hmm.
Because not only is this my first time dating someone with kids, but it's my first time living with the person that I'm dating. Mm-hmm. And so I think both of those aspects, I had to learn some lessons with both of those. So, yeah, I think that's the most difficult part. Going from being kind of sort of in my own space, because, I was living with my sister in the apartment, but we both still was kind of to ourselves. Going from there to coming here, I think that's the most difficult.
Well, to give a little bit more insight, what's another lesson that you feel like you have learned since being with me, especially living here and with the kids being here?
First lesson I learned, and I don't want to say lesson learned, but I guess being really exposed to it is I guess you can say the stress. Is that the right word?
You be stressed out.
No. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking like how the other night when, I came, asked you what was wrong, you was like, you just don't, you just don't want to be bothered. You just want some time to, woo-saw, clear your mind, all that. Like, I think that's one of the biggest things that I've been exposed to because, kids want attention. Mm-hmm. And, I hear it a lot. You hear mama, 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 so like, seeing that and how much is on you on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. You trying to get stuff done for yourself. Then you got to get stuff done for your kids. And the stuff for your kids mostly outweigh the stuff you're trying to get done for yourself because they need, more attention. There's things they can't do on their own. So you got to worry about them, get their stuff in order, get your stuff in order. And then, that's why I always tell you I'm very appreciative of you because you try and get my stuff in order sometimes too. And I'm like, don't worry about me. I'm good. Just worry about you and the girls.
It's the nurturer in me.
I know, but, that's why I tell you, worry about you and the girls. I got me.
Yesterday was one of those days. You know what? I am proud of myself for how I handled yesterday. That was the first time in like years I felt so irritated where I didn't even want my kids to bother me. And, well, no, it's not the first time because I felt that way Thursday too. I sat in a car after we came back from Zumba. I was out there for an hour. They didn't even come check on me to make sure I was still breathing. They were just like, shoot, we need a break too. She thinks she doing her a favor. She doing us a favor,
Yeah.
But yesterday it was just one of those days where I was good, but of course I lost my uncle too, and me trying to just move around and not think about it. I feel like it just all came down at once, and I didn't know how to handle it because I was just like, look, I just want to be left alone. And I didn't tell them, but I feel like they could feel it. So they got their laptops and their tablets, and then they just piled up in the room, watched you play the game. They played on their tablets. And when they came out, they went to their room, wrestled a little bit. So yesterday it just kind of flowed. And that was the first time I didn't lash out or yell and be like, look, leave me alone. What do you want? Because I'm guessing they kind of just learned it over time.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just, well, look, mama just needs some time. Come on in here. Because they done been here doggone, they done been here a lot lately. A lot. I'm used to having breaks. Mommy breaks, I'm used to having those.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten that many since this pandemic started. So it's kind of like, okay, my fuse is gone. But it lasted all the way till December, so that's good.
Yeah, that's a long time. Because what? They stopped going to school in like
spring break?
Yeah, sure did, yeah.
Spring break.
And they was here every day, except for when, they was gone with their dad or...
Yeah. It's pretty much it. Or like, my grandma likes to take them to school on Monday and Tuesday. Other than that, Tuesday evening, Mommy, you coming to pick us up? Yes, child. So moving on, we only have a few questions left. All right. What is the best moment you can say that you've had with myself and the kids?
That the other day I told you about.
What?
Remember I told you I was leaving for work?
Oh.
And yeah, that was my best day. That was my best
share it, because it was sweet.
Yeah. I was getting ready for work, and the girl's grandmother was here watching them because you were already gone and I was getting ready to leave. And they were in their rooms cleaning up. Well, I guess I should say they was in their room telling grandma what they cleaned up. And, I stood close to the door, not right in the doorway, but I was like, all right, y'all, I'm getting ready to go. And as soon as I said that, Lauren, the younger one.
Oh, okay, you added that in there. So make sure you put the younger one.
She was like, Kelvin, give me a hug. And I heard that, and in my mind, I was like, wait, what? And I didn't even have to go step in the doorway or in the room, she ran out the room to me and gave me a hug. And then Bella, she was like, Kelvin, I want a hug too. And so I walked in there and gave her a hug. And, walked out the door, got in the car. And I got in the car. I just felt all, fuzzy and warm inside, smile on my face. I was like, this is going to be a good day right here.
Okay, and see, that was the first time Lauren has even asked for a hug or really tried to give him a hug. Now, Bella, on the other hand, she's like, oh, Kelvin, you're my best friend. And she'll give him a hug, no problem. Mm-hmm. But that was the first day Lauren actually asked for one and gave him a hug, And then also I said, ooh, it's going to be a good day. And guess what else happened, y'all? I got called back to work.
Hey.
I knew that was going to be a good day. I knew it. I felt it. But with her saying that just set the tone for the rest of the day.
Right. I think she decided to be nice, and God was like, oh, Lauren being nice today? Let me make some more good things shake.
Okay. And everything just started pouring down.
Right.
All right. So, 3 things you would like to let someone know before dating a single parent. Like, what do you want them to get together within themselves before stepping into a relationship with a single parent?
I say first off is know how to approach a single parent. And what I mean by that is, well, I'm not going to say know how to approach a single parent. First thing is, if you're going to date a single parent, then you should definitely be serious about the relationship before you even, begin like the talking stages with a single parent.
Before you even exchange numbers.
Right. Because, if it's established that they have kids, then, you getting a package deal, You don't get the parent and not the kids. Like that's included in the bundle. So be serious about a relationship with them. Number 2 would be find ways to help them with the kids, like take that load off of them. And I don't know. I think one of my ways probably would be like playing Fortnite with them or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, because they'll love it.
Yeah, because I know lately Lauren been like, Kelvin, when I start playing Fortnite, you gonna play Fortnite with me? And I tell her, yeah. We play like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 matches. And after that, I tell them, all right, I'm finna help mama or I'm finna do something else. And they just be like, okay. And they keep on playing or whatever they decide they want to do after that. I think number 3 would be take advantage of the times when the kids aren't there. Because, y'all still need some quality time too. So I think when the kids aren't there, then, you take that time, even if it's not like a whole day or something, just take a couple of hours and do something together. You like to binge watch Netflix and stuff. Be like, you gonna watch such and such with me? So I watch such and such with you.
And I add this too, because I'm guilty of it. Not all single parents like to move pretty quickly, but it's not intentional. It's kind of just like we want that someone there to help take the load off. So it's like we don't intentionally try to move too fast, but we will. And it's up to you to be like, ho, you did it, but you didn't really let me know you did it. It was like, no, I'm going to stay at home for, a bit this weekend. Y'all can have, like, he would do stuff like that. Like, you coming over? You coming over? Right. You coming over? Come on. Yeah, come on. You're like, no. I'm gonna sit tight right here.
You would like, you asked me that, and if I knew you had your girls that weekend, especially like before I met them, I would be like, nah, I'm gonna stay, at the apartment this weekend. You and the girls, y'all have y'all fun and all that. That was me, yeah. That was me doing that.
You did it after you met them a couple times too.
I did.
I guess just to give them that breathing room, because especially with Lauren not being in a space where she really knew you or trusted you for real, it was smart. It was real smart, I tell you. You know, it was. But we don't do it intentionally. It's just something like that goes off in us as like, oh, yes. We have another, yes.
I mean, it makes sense, though, because, you know, I just said that's one of the three things that, you know. Mm-hmm. So I want somebody to know before they date a single parent. So, yeah, it definitely makes sense. I mean, like I said, seeing that, you know, seeing all that on you every day, yeah, I bet you would want somebody to come in and help out with that son.
My kids aren't even that much to put up with, but it's like their personalities are so much like mine that I'm like, look, baby, I can barely deal with me when I'm by myself. Please have a seat. But hey, it is what it is. And then especially having girls, there's nothing else there to like really balance us out. So it's kind of like the seesaw just going back and forth just like this.
I want to say it's kind of like having three of the same person in the house, but I don't know. I like Lauren, I can see. Bella just be chilling.
Yeah, she has my calm, chill side, and Lauren has my turnt side. So it's like me with both of them, and then each of them with each, you know, side that I have, and then all three of us combined together. It could be a lot. That could be too much. Because Lauren is the one that doesn't mind saying what is on her mind. Bella, on the other hand, you have to really sit down with her and like have a heart to heart and be like, baby, what's up? You think I won't understand, but listen, mama had to deal with this. I will understand. I just want you to talk to me and I can help you work through it, you know? And that's another thing, parents, you know, whenever you're dating someone and, you know, the child's not used to it, give them time, ask them questions, give them choices of like, hey, do you want to do this with this person today? No, you don't feel like it? Well, how about later on? You want to do it now or later on? Because, you know, it's happening. Give them those choices that would also accommodate you as well when dealing with that. And another thing, like communicate with your partner, whoever that may be. And I'm a very independent woman. Kelvin will tell you that. And it's like, to help me, you either have to offer or just do. Don't ask what do you need done? Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, oh, nothing. Because we're used to juggling everything by ourselves. So either just do or try to offer it. But if you know you really want to just do it, just go do it. Just do it. Because we're going to say, no, we don't need it. We all right.
Mm-hmm.
We all right. So, yeah. That will conclude today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope K-Mo gave some pretty good answers for those of you that are looking to date someone that's a single parent or already dating someone with a single parent, and you know you may need some insight on something that he may have said or a situation that we've dealt with. If you have any questions, of course, you can find us on any social media platform, and all of that will be in the description of this podcast. And I'm sorry I did not mention this at the beginning, but I do not have a video for this podcast this week. I look like Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
She just don't want y'all to see her with the bonnet on.
I do have my bonnet on. I needed to do something to my hair. My hair looked a mess.
Oh.
So I'm not on video this week.
And just like a little bonus tidbit, not only am I dating a single parent, I'm dating a single parent that I work with. And y'all know how work relationships can go, too.
We're going to say that for another episode.
Yeah, we can do that. But, you know, I just wanted to...
We can do that for next week.
Yeah.
Okay, well, y'all tune in next week. You already know what to expect. Oh, I can share a lot on that. Oh, okay, so, yes, he will be back next week. See, you shouldn't have did that because I had another episode in mind, but you did that.
No.
So this, yes, we are sharing it.
I'm saying.
It's all right. They ain't got to know right now.
I shouldn't have did it. Like, hey... Content.
It is. But you're going to get irritated with me on that episode. But anyway. Good. Have a good week, guys. Have a great morning. Be awesome. Be great. Come check us out on social media. If you have any questions, I'm pretty sure K-Mo won't mind answering to his best ability. And I know for sure I won't. However, the audio will be on YouTube, but my face will not this week.
All right.
So y'all have a wonderful week. I am out. Peace.